Sort of counterintuitive to be cuddling with somebody but not be friends. Actually, this isn't a friendship. This is a cuddle session and it's a service. My name is Saskia Larson and I'm a professional cuddlist on Cuddlist.com. Cuddling is not a mainstream service yet. I think it's perfectly reasonable that people would wonder, I wonder if that's a cover for prostitution. There you go. Hey,
hi.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
There have been times during cuddle sessions where the client has been aroused. I acknowledge it and I say, hey, why don't you take a minute? Or somebody might say, you know what? Can you just back up for a second? And I'll say, okay. And then we both kind of laugh a little bit, you know, that, okay, we made it through that, you know, minefield, which is, it's no big deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. And that gives us a 15-minute warning.
We like to call that the encore.
Yes.
The encore.
I think that touch is incredibly important. And I think deep down, everybody knows that, but it gets ignored and it gets lost in this day and age and through cultural do's and don'ts. Yeah, ready, go!
The first session was actually quite emotional for both of us. We first sat together holding hands, we both kind of started to cry. Having the back of my head stroked reminded me of my childhood.
Over time, when I cuddle with the same client, I get closer and closer to that client. I love him. I would protect him with my life, and that's so funny. It actually makes me emotional. But yeah, you do. You get closer to people, and you feel like there's a part of you that's responsible for their happiness, and so there's no way to be a cuddlist and to not have warmth and to not be human and to not make a connection. And then we'll stop and then we'll make a sculpture. And I wing. I love my husband and we have an amazing bond. We've been together for 20 years and there isn't a client in the world that could replace that. And it's a different energy. Cuddling is just its own thing. It's just its own thing. All right, here I come. A cuddle client is more than just a client, but maybe not as much as a friend. It's that sweet spot in the middle. Okay, Jay. Aww, session's over.
Oh, that was the complete, that wasn't the encore bell?
You just don't want it to be over, so you're being difficult.
Of course.
Yeah.